Aloha everyone and welcome to Skincare with Hyram. If you don't know me, my name is Hyram and I'm passionate about teaching you how to perfect your skincare routine. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you know right when I upload. Now instead of skincare, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different that I thought would be fun. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how I save up to 90% on designer products. Designer products are kind of an interesting topic for me because while I love good quality and there's always like the allure of the fashionable names, at the end of the day I feel like most designer products are incredibly overpriced. So because of that, I really look for ways to save a ton of money on designer products because there is never a day that you will catch me paying full price for a designer product because, like I said, I just think they're ridiculously overpriced. You guys are entitled to your opinions, so if you're willing to pay full price, good for you. I'm glad you're doing well financially, but for my broke ass, that's not an option. So in this video, I'll be going through some strategies as to how I save up to 90% on my designer products, and I'll show you some products that I have bought and how much I saved on each of them. My number one recommendation when it comes to saving money on designer is to look for the sales. Sales are crazy important in saving any kind of money, and I feel like although this is fairly obvious, you'd be surprised by how many people do not look for sales, or they'll come to the store during a 30% off event when they could have come a couple weeks earlier when there was a 70% off event. The big stores like Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom, Saks Fifth Avenue, Neiman Marcus, Barney's, at some point of the year they always have like huge sales, and a lot of times that'll be after the holidays or just at random points during the year when sales are usually slow, as well as end of the season. Because they'll have to recall all of their clothing and bags and everything, they want to sell as many as possible before they have to recall all of them and release their new collection. So this is the perfect time to go into any of those stores or to shop online because you'll find amazing, amazing deals. There'll be so many stores that have like a 60% off sale and then you take an extra 25% off that sale in order to save like 72%. I don't know the exact percentage. But yeah, there's amazing deals out there and you should really check for them. I'm super excited because I just got this jacket in a sale and it comes with the holographic lettering, which I think this would be defined as holographic, right? Simply Nailogical. I hope you watch my videos so you can tell me if this is holographic or not, but I believe it is, and it's just like a white jacket. I'm going to be traveling to Portland and Seattle in a couple weeks, and I wanted something that would be able to protect me from the cold because it's never cold here in Hawaii, so there's never really a reason to use this. This jacket is Saks Fifth Avenue in collaboration with Anthony Davis. It's usually retailed for $200, but I was able to get it for $45, I believe. So that's like a little bit over 75% sale, and I feel like that's a really good deal for this jacket, and to be completely honest, once I saw the holographic lettering, I was like, I gotta get it. So always make sure you check for sales. Another strategy is to go to discount designer stores. These stores include Nordstrom Rack, Saks Off Fifth, I think it's called like Bloomingdale's Off the Rack or something. I'm not sure if that's only online, but it's a discount designer store. And even TJ Maxx, who has recently brought on a bunch of new handbag and clothes collections from like Gucci and YSL and all sorts of other designer brands. These are great if you're not picky about designer items being in current season. For me, I could honestly care less if I'm wearing current season. For me, it's more about the quality of the item rather than the time it came out. So with these discount stores, they have designer styles from like a couple years earlier, even up to last season, and they'll mark them down like at least 50%, if not more. And it's crazy good price. You're able to get the exact same thing that you would have paid double for a couple months earlier, and you're still able to sport some awesome designer goods. I personally like Saks Off Fifth because they tend to carry like the highest tier of designer items. Like you'll find Givenchy, Hermes, Valentino there to be able to purchase, which is not something that you would usually find at, say, Nordstrom Rack or even TJ Maxx. But all the different stores carry a variety of different goods, and it's really important that you check each of them out. For example, I have forever wanted a Valentino bag. That has been like one of my goals. I'm just like, I have to have a Valentino bag at some point because the quality is just so superior to any other bag that I've ever felt, and the design is just sleek and professional with a bit of edginess, just like my personality. So I got this Valentino bag. It usually retails for about, I think it was $1,200, but I ended up getting this baby for $180, which is just like a fraction of the cost that you would normally pay. I love it because it's really high quality leather. It snaps undone. It's able to hold a pretty good amount in here, and it's just the perfect crossbody bag to go wherever. You could find a ton of bags like this. And the reason why I wanted to bring up the Valentino bags is because Saks Off Fifth recently had a whole clear out of Valentino stock. There were hundreds of Valentino bags that were like 90% off, just like this one. That'll happen a lot of times with different clothing articles or bags, that they'll just clear out their whole selection because they're starting over. And so I really recommend that you check out that stores, because you may be able to get something like this. At the same time, when I hold my bag like that, I'm just like, holy shit, Hyram, you paid $180 for that bag? I guess I'm just not made out for like the designer life, but you know what, I did it. Whatever, moving on. I'm proud of the bag that I own, and I am satisfied with that. I do not need to get another Valentino bag ever again, so I'm good. Another strategy is to check out online-only deals. You'll be surprised by how many of these designer stores will have an online-only special that you can get like 70% off or an extra 25% off, already 50% off, and it'll usually be online and only for like 1 or 2 days. You can get great deals for this, and it's a lot better than going in-store. The shipping makes it worth the amount of money that you're going to save, especially if you're paying for a really high-point priced item like, say, Thom Browne or Fendi. I get emails about these online events so many times, and a lot of times I don't shop them simply because I don't need a whole lot of designer goods, but there are so many times where I tell other people about it because I'm like, man, there are amazing deals online. You gotta sign up for their ebook programs to be able to be alerted right when they have all these sales. One important thing that I always tell people is to look for the handout cards that they usually give you when you're walking through the store or when you make a purchase. These are a lot of times callback cards. What it means is that they're trying to get you back into the store to purchase something. And a lot of times it's worth it because these cards will give you like $50 off of an order of $200, or they'll give you, even like if you spend $150, you'll get a $75 gift card. These are really, really awesome deals, and a lot of times they won't necessarily like save you a whole lot of money on your product, but they'll give you money in return for shopping there, which means that you'll be able to get more stuff in the future. So at the end of the day, it really makes it worth it. I know stores have gift card events all the time, and so many people don't know about these events because they aren't notified. So make sure that you check with all your local designer stores so that when they have deals, you can take advantage of them. Now, if you're looking for something super exclusive, you're probably not going to be able to put a lot of these designer tricks into place because the very exclusive items a lot of times are found at boutiques. But if you're looking to purchase just designer brands overall, these are great strategies that you can put to place if you shop at any of the stores that I mentioned before. One final trick as to how you can save a lot of money on designer products is to work for the stores themselves. A lot of times when you work for a store, say like Bloomingdale's or Nordstrom, they will give employees an additional like 50% off products, or if an item's already on sale, they'll give like an additional 30% off or something like that. And you can find amazing deals and amazing prices if you work for the store themselves. For example, I was able to get this, which is a West Sea, I think that's how you pronounce the name. It's kind of like a high-end streetwear brand, but it has on the sleeves like this cute little pattern. And the fit is great, and it's just honestly really cute, a really pretty color. And usually I think this retails for $80, but I was able to get it for $20 instead. And that was because I had worked for one of these brands. So while this step is like a bit over the top for someone who's just looking to buy designer goods, a really great strategy if you're super passionate about designer products is to work for the brands themselves, is to work for these companies, because you're able to save a lot of money. And believe me, 60% off a handbag adds up really fast. Like, you're able to save so much money. It's a great deal to take advantage of. So that is all I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed this quick video, and I hope that you're able to save as much money as you can on designer products. Feel free to comment below if you put any of these strategies into place. I would love to hear how much money that you've saved, or you're passionate about designer goods, because I'll be completely honest, I love fashion and I love designers, and I just think it's a really fun world. Only, at least for me, only if I'm able to save a lot of money on these products. But let me know what your thoughts are. Are you willing to pay full price, or are you wanting to put these strategies into place so that you can save a couple bucks? And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I make videos like this and about skincare because I'm passionate about connecting with you guys. Thanks so much.